Hello everyone. Does anyone have any idea how the Black Lives Matters, the Raza, the Ferguson protests, to mention a few, was created? And what is the purpose behind it? I mean, we think it's just a peaceful protest, right? Well, I would like to start off by saying that it is sponsored by George Soros, and he's paying for these protests to take place. And do you know the real reason behind it? So we're going to look into that, and I'm going to explain it. First, let me say that the BLM, La Raza, and all these protestings that are taking place are not peaceful. These are people that are full of anger, full of wrath and rage, rioting, yelling, kill cops. They're even targeting innocent civilians. So there's nothing wrong with protesting. There's nothing wrong with being angry and having righteous indignation when there's injustice. But when it goes beyond that, and when you start looting, it does not become a peaceful protest. It becomes a rioting, hateful group. And it is classified as a terrorist group. So it was created with the purpose of creating division in the country. And guess who's behind it? Obama is behind it. Now, you're going to find something shocking because I came across an article which I posted out on my Facebook a few hours ago, and you can go ahead and look at it. And it is interesting that Donald Trump has been in the public eye for 30 years. And there's pictures of him, with black man having a good time, and he was never once accused of being racist by anyone until he decided to run against the Democrats. And that's something that should be considered, because this recent attack against the police in Baton Rouge, the head of Cleveland Police Union said that Obama has blood on his hands. But listen to what Sheriff Clark said. He said that he calls Black Lives Matter a terrorist group and blames Obama for causing division. Now, these are cops, and not just cops. These are actually the head of Cleveland Police and a sheriff actually speaking now. But let's go on. Let's go on and really look into what's really causing this division and why. And this is Obama, creating division. Now, it might sound absurd, why would Obama, the United States, be involved in creating division? Not only division, but chaos. But he's using this movement, these so-called protests, in reality they are riots, to create chaos. But why would he want to create chaos? That's the question. And it might sound absurd, and I agree with you, but he has an agenda, and he's not the only one that it's involved in this agenda. The Clintons, the elite, the LGBT, George Soros, to mention a few, and a lot of world powers, governments are involved in this. And so he wants to use this, these killing of cops, and cops killing, civilians, mostly black, right? As far as what we've been, hearing, as an excuse to usher in the martial law, meaning to bring in the military to supposedly bring in order, right? But it's interesting that, you know, he wants to bring in order because according to him and Hillary, we are united and safer as ever before. And he has mentioned that on a lot of his speeches. And you can Google or YouTube it and you'll find out. You can hear it for yourself. So, when he ushers in the martial law, it is a deceptive way to make believe the citizens of America that he is protecting them. So he's creating this chaos of this shooting back and forth so that when he ushers in the martial law to make himself look good and make him believe the citizens of America, I'm here to protect you. But what's really happening, what's really, you know, taking place behind his agenda is that when he ushers in the martial law, that means that the elections, the presidential elections, are going to be canceled. And that's going to cause him to run for a third term. And if possible, he will stay as the president indefinitely. But what comes along with the martial law? I posted on Facebook, I think yesterday or a few days ago, when Turkey was attacked. That very same day, did you know that Nice, France, went into martial law when they were attacked? Nice, France went into martial law. Not only Nice, France went into martial law, that very same day also Turkey went into martial law, but they call it military coup. Trying to disguise it, right? But I put a link on Facebook, and you can check it out for yourself. And the news anchor lady explains the details of the martial law. And this is going to send chills down your spine because she goes on to explain that the citizens will be under curfew, that military has all the right to go into your home without a warrant. All internet, you know, will not be accessible. And look it up yourself. I posted on Facebook July the 15th. Click on that link and you'll find out for yourself the details of what martial law implicates. So, when this happens in America and you know, President is pushing real hard for his agenda to come to pass, what's going to happen is that the sovereignty rights of the American people will be taken away. And that includes your guns, confiscation of your property. You'll be found guilty before proven innocent, instead of, you know, the other way around. You're innocent before proven guilty. In this case, you'll be proven guilty, and you'll be, you know, thrown into jail. Now, who is George Soros? He is a billionaire, a liberal, sponsoring the Democrats, Hillary Clinton, the LGBT, all these organized groups such as the BLM, La Raza, Ferguson protesting, just to mention a few, with the agenda to cause chaos in order to bring order. And it sounds absurd, but if you look into this, and if you study it, and you search it out for yourself, I'm going to put some links for you to look into, you're going to find out that you have been deceived, that the media is not telling you the truth. And there's a lot to more that we are not aware of. And I encourage you to check it out for yourself. God bless you.